Okay, welcome to Dawn's Dream Team meeting for January. Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks to those who are joining us. We're so glad that you're joining us tonight on this cold, icy night. You don't have to go out to a meeting. You just go into your little computer room or your dining room and pull up your computer or phone. So let's start with the top 10. And for campaign 25, so we're going to go back a little bit to catch up. And campaign 25, our top 10 is listed there. And again, I will say, I am on there only to show everyone that I am shooting for top sales, just like all of you, but we're not including me in the top 10. So, number 1 for campaign 25 is Kim Williams. Congratulations, Kim. Then we have Becky, we have Bobby, we have Michelle, Melissa. You're on the call. Congratulations. Vanessa, Florence, Angela, Amanda, and Legenia. So congratulations, campaign 25, right before Christmas. Then we go to 26. Top of the top 10 is Florence, Carnival, and Bobby, Kim, Elizabeth, Angela, Becky, Debbie, Kiara, Vanessa, and Edna. Pull up the top 10. Congratulations, everyone. Then we have Campaign 1 Top 10 Club. And at the top of that list is Ayode, Kim, Bobby, Becky, Roger, Peggy, Michelle, Katie, Debbie, and Connie. We are so glad to see, some of the newer names up there. That is great. Congratulations to everyone in the top 10 for 3 campaigns. Now, the PRP, that's President's Club, commission levels will remain the same as we're starting out the new year of 2024. As a contender, this is like new representatives. Make sure your campaign orders are $40 or more, so you earn 25% on beauty and jewelry and 20% on fashion and home. Then once you reach 5,000 in annual sales, premier level, no minimum per campaign, and you get 30% on beauty and jewelry. Okay, excuse me while I take a drink. The bottom half is President's Club, Honor Society, Rose Circle, David H. McConnell Club, President's Council, and Inner Circle. And you can see the annual sales needed there. And when you reach the different levels, like there's 2 at 40%, the next 2 are at 45%, the next 3, are at 45%, and Inner Circle is at 50% earnings on beauty and jewelry. So that's your intentions, I would say, or your goal to reach these levels and start earning more to put in your pocket. Okay, next slide is our achievement levels for last year as of campaign 26. And we have Becky McGuire as staying at Honor Society, Kim Williams, President's Club, Bobby Dean, President's Club, Mary Murphy, President's Club, Roger, Premier, and Florence, Premier. So congratulations to all of you with your levels of achievement for last year. You know that stays the same for this year, but you also have to earn it again. So to reach those. Our Avon anniversaries for January is we have Connie Wright on the call, 36 years. Congratulations. We also have Melanie on the call with 12 years. Congratulations. Then there's Kim Williams. I don't know if she's on the call yet. And then we have Peggy Nager on the call. 1 year. Congratulations. So congratulations to all of our January anniversaries. That is so exciting. The next is our birthdays. And who has birthdays in January? Well, let's see. Who is here? I don't see anybody that's on the call, but congratulations, Vanessa, Emojine, Monica, Deborah, Margaret, Karen, Rhonda, Kimberly, Carla, Paula, Tammy, Dana, and Catherine. Happy birthday to all of you. Next is our recognition team building from December 17th to January 20th. And Darwin and I put on 17 team members. Roger Winchester put on 2, and Randy put on 1. So this is something that you should always have in your conversation is, who do you know that would like to earn some extra money by being a team member of mine? The new representative allocation program. This is why you want to be a team leader. They have extended this through the first quarter of 2024, but you need to stay at the level of bronze ambassador to be qualifying for this. And that means that you're bringing personal new recruits in that place $100 order or more in their first or second campaign. And Avon will give you 5 recruits that self-appoint themselves and are not under anyone. So they get added to your team. Once any of those 5 also place their $100 qualifying order in their first or second campaign, then Avon hands out 2 more. Now, I haven't heard a deadline, and we may hear this on the kickoff, but they're going to make you really qualify for Bronze Ambassador. So if you're just riding along as a Bronze Ambassador, and not really doing the qualifications that will come up in another slide, you got to make sure you're working on those things because they're going to be not just keeping you in there if you're in there once. You got to earn that level. So for the new rep training, everything seems to be on YouTube now. So I put that link in the middle where there is welcome to Avon, little small video. And then there's other things that you can learn about Avon there. And for those of us that are seasoned representatives, or been around a while, Avon is adding to YouTube weekly. So you should always be checking this link they've got them in categories of videos and training material. So you want to make sure that you check YouTube at least once a week. Now, next slide talks about that compensation plan I was talking about. To be a Bronze Ambassador level, that means $200 personal sales, 3 Generation 1 orders, and 1,000 in the total team sales. Gives you earnings of 3% for sponsorship, 3% for Generation 1, and 3% for Generation 2. So, as you can see, I'll go back. Promoter, you have 1 order. Your personal sales need to be $50 or more, and your sponsorship bonus for that 1 person that placed an order would be 3%. When you become the star promoter, then your sales personal, again, is $50, but you need 2 orders each campaign. and to earn the sponsorship of 3% and 3%. So you can see that there's 3 levels in bronze ambassador and silver and gold. There's 3 levels in leader. So bronze, silver, and gold. And executive level, there's 4 levels. But that's when you start getting a car allowance, lifestyle bonus, and also leader bonuses. So it is definitely another way to put more money in your pocket besides just your earnings from sales. So for someone to sign up, they changed this again as far as if they choose the $30 kit. They get those items listed there and samples. So you want to just give out your online store and tell them to go to the top where it says become a rep. And that's how they get connected to you. So there's more there about the 3 different ways, but I'm not going to cover all of that. You can see more of that. They are still offering new representatives on your team an extra 15% off, and they need to be watching their email, and they will get a coupon code that in their first or second campaigns, they can use this coupon code, and as long as their order is $40 or more, then instead of getting that 25%, they're going to get an extra 15, which puts them at 40% earnings for that campaign. So that's an important thing to stress to the new people that you bring into your team. Okay, the sweepstakes. Avon always has a sweepstakes going on. So you want to be able to share your link to your online store and tell them to go in and put in sweepstakes so they can enter there. That also puts their information into your web office, which also could include them getting specials from Avon in an email. So they are promoting you by sending them specials so that they are ordering more and you're earning more. Now, this sweepstakes ends February 13th. So you want to make sure that you get this picture out to everyone that you talk to, Facebook, put it into a barcode, whatever it may be, so that they get registered through using your barcode at your online store. Next. Oh, next is Sail Away. And that is so exciting because we are in this incentive called Destination Avon Sail Away that started in campaign 21 of last year and goes to campaign 16. Everyone has a goal. If you're a new representative, your goal is 8,000 for a trip for one, 8,000 in sales, 14,000 if you'd like to take a special guest with you. And this, the next slide, I think goes into more of that on what you get. I mean, your, destination is going to be departing from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Avon will pick up your flight from your neighborhood airport or the closest airport to you and fly you, pay for your expenses to fly to Fort Lauderdale. And then you go on the boat and you go to Cocoa Bay, Bahamas. You go to their special little island in the Bahamas and then come back to Fort Lauderdale. And Avon then pays for your flight back to your local airport. I mean, they put out the red carpet. Seriously, you don't have to worry about much of anything except make sure you have your driver's license and your passport updated so you can bring that along. And Avon covers it all. I mean, you got your drink package, you got all the food you want when you're on the boat, and it's so much fun to be with a group of Avon reps. All the brothers and sisters have such a good time. So you want to look more into this and make sure that you're keeping up with your campaign goal and your daily goal. Next slide talks about more.
And it even includes the Wi-Fi package, which the last cruise we were on, we didn't have Wi-Fi. We were like disconnected from the world for
Well,
3 days.
the next slide talks about the extra perks. So 4 days, 3 nights in a stateroom, round trip airfare, ground transportation, $100 onboard credit. So you can, get a spa. You can, just do some fun things that would normally, some of the eating places are extra. So there's your $100 credit to eat at something different than the buffet or whatever. Avon swag is always included. The Wi-Fi package, like Darwin said, your classic beverage package, unlimited networking with fellow achievers, and listen, it is. If you've never been on a trip with Avon, you've got to go on a trip with Avon. Next slide goes into how are you qualifying? You can see this at avon.com, but we put it up here. Now there is a lot of people that are in the teens and the 20s, and that's okay. You can still make this happen. You just got to, keep on with adding those orders, keep on by getting somebody to buy a bundle instead of one product. And, you just got to have it in front of you every day. We'll talk about that more on how you want that to be. But the next slide is let's do this. Join us on the high seas. We have every intention of Darwin and I being on the boat, and we would love to see as many of you, the team members, on that boat with us, because when you go with another team member, you just have so much fun. You have fun anyway, but when you can either take someone along with you, or you can go and your leaders on there and all the people that you know from the Avon world. So don't let this slide away from you, is what we really wanted to make sure that you keep at this. Okay, the next slide, we're going to go into the campaigns, because nothing stops just because we're in 2024, guys. Campaign 2, Tuesday, January 30th, it ends. So you want to make sure you're getting those orders in to meet those goals for that cruise. Campaign 3, you see the dates there. Campaign 4, Campaign 5. And don't forget to order your tools. If you don't have samples and brochures, you can have them go to your digital brochure online, of course, but you got to have some brochures for those people that like to sit down in their reclining chair at night and just page through that brochure. Because when you're interacting with them and they have a brochure in front of them, then it is just easier to show them what products would work the best for them. So the next slide, I'm giving you the whole calendar for campaign 1 through 26 for 2024. So snap a picture of this or come back and watch the replay once I, get it, the replay up in our team page. Okay, next slide. We need to talk about some things that are coming up like this week, and that's the virtual kickoff. Now, I haven't seen a list online yet, but I don't think too many of our team members are registered for this, and you want to be. It's free. Register. Go in. I've got the link posted. Go in the calendar and register. We also made a barcode to scan, and we made a bit.ly to make it easy. So Avon is going to jumpstart 2024 and invite you to a virtual broadcast. Well, you're here, the latest business updates, and there are some. I've been privileged to hear some. Discover new products plus more. They've got lots of announcements they're going to make on this day. So that's Friday, this coming Friday, 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Mountain, 12 o'clock Pacific, and Hawaii. I think you're 4 hours from there. So we do have team members from Hawaii. So that's why I wanted to include that. But if you're not registered, you need to go register. Next slide. Have you registered? We will have a team messenger group that we will chat with before and after the kickoff. So you need to tell me when you register. So I'm going to put together, and I've done this before for those of you that have been on virtual, announcements and things like that. We have a chat and we have it open and we can all talk before it starts. If they have a little break, we can come back on the chat and talk about what the things they said. Make sure you have a notebook, take notes on these things. And then if you have a conflict with the time of this, register anyway, because then you will get the replay link. But I'd love to have you on the chat with us. So definitely let me know. And I want to see everybody that's on this call tonight or listening to the replay get registered in that link and join us, because you're going to be the first ones to hear everything. Next slide. I'm here. Am I frozen? Am I frozen? I should be okay. Am I frozen? If I'm frozen, take it over. What is the problem?